Welcome to The Morning After with Martin Nolan and Jason Weitzman. And Martin Nolan and Jason Weitzman. Executive produced by Connor Sullivan. This is The Morning After.
Welcome to The Morning After, where we don't even pretend it's the morning.
Yeah. Martin, it's almost leap day, and you know what that means.
Time to talk about birth control.
Touchdown.
Recently, a congressional panel was held that discussed the legality of mandating employers to accept insurance plans that cover the cost of contraceptives, regardless of the employer's religious affiliation. I'm just kidding, this is important. There's outrage all over the country because the panel was made up entirely of men.
We here at The Morning After are very progressive, so we put together a panel of female experts on women's rights to get a more balanced view of the subject. Now, Martin, I thought that birth control was when you give birth to a baby and can control its mind.
Why don't we just go to the panel and see if they have some answers for you?
I'll be paying close attention.
Thanks for joining us. My name is Connie, I'm a girl, and I have rights. My body is a castle, and I deserve to be treated like a queen.
I'm Quinn. I'm also a girl. I love horseback riding, anything with Ryan Reynolds, and Grey's Anatomy. Also, I'm single.
That's not what we're here to talk about.
I'm Mike. Michaela. Yeah, no, I'm a girl. I'm a girl.
So, ladies! Personally, I am outraged that the government would forget about half of the electorate when talking about birth control.
I know. I hate when I'm dating a guy and he makes me pay for half of dinner. Like, how is that fair?
Well, actually, that's absolutely fair.
I'm gonna have to go with Quinn on this one. I just think she's right. You go, sister.
All right, let's get back to the issues at hand. Congress made the effort to include experts on the subject, such as a priest and a rabbi. Female members of Congress weren't even included in the panel.
I'm just glad that they've started letting us women into Congress. That's so nice of them.
That's not really the argument we're making here.
Hey, wait. Do you guys ever go to the beach and you find that guys are just staring at you weird, like all up in your business? Like, hey, I'm up here.
That's almost a valid point, Michaela. Men continue to think of women as objects, and it's important that we get to speak our
Wow, great stuff, ladies.
We're really progressive here.
I am so proud of us.
Now, Martin, one thing that I thought they were going to cover, but they didn't, is are tampons the same thing as birth control? If you could just let me know. I think our viewers need this information. Or if anyone in the crew knows. It's okay. I'll Google it when I get home.
All right. It's time for a special segment.
Special segment.
The fans have been demanding to know more about the magic, the history of Martin and Jason.
I did not know there was this much mail in circulation.
I think we saved the U.S. Postal Service.
Oh, no doubt, single-handedly.
So we've put together a special segment to give our fans a look at how this magic first happened.
Take a look.
A busy highway, a farm, 2 places in America. 2 other places in America are 2 hospitals. At a different hospital, babies are being born. These babies are Martin Nolan and Jason Weitzman.
I just remember as I was coming out of the womb, I started crying because it was all so new. That was actually the last time I cried. Oh, God. I haven't cried in 21 years. What's wrong with me? I'm a monster. Turn off the camera.
No, this is gold. Keep rolling, keep rolling.
My childhood was pretty rough. I was born in China, obviously, and was adopted by an American couple who put me back up for adoption within days.
Martin was put up for adoption again and again and again.
My worst foster family were the ones who hated me. The second worst were, well, the ones who also hated me. The third worst were the Lyndon B. Johnsons. Few people know that Lyndon B. Johnson was actually Lyndon B. Johnson's last name. His real first name was Tony. Tony Lyndon B. Johnson. TLBJ was the 36th President of the United States of America. He took office after President Kennedy was assassinated in 1963. TLBJ is perhaps most famous for signing the Social Security bill into law.
I received Social Security, and I thank President Lyndon B. Johnson for that.
That was an old guy who knows his American history. Born in Stonewall, Texas in 1908, President Lyndon B. Johnson enjoyed fighting his peers with sticks and little else.
My granddaddy always told me that he and TLBJ would always hit each other with sticks. TLBJ did it more though, because it was all that he really did. That and talk about democratic politics.
There's a lot of speculation that Tony Lyndon B. Johnson really killed President Kennedy so he could assume the presidency.
Yeah, I never heard that yet.
Judging by the 11 days that I lived with the Lyndon B. Johnsons, I would say that it's certainly possible that Tony Lyndon B. Johnson killed JFK himself. Yeah, I can put that in writing, sure.
I always just thought his head exploded.
Oh, Lyndon B. Johnson? That's the guy that freed the slaves.
Lyndon B. Johnson, an American hero.
So, you two said you're going to make a biography piece about yourselves. And 20 seconds in, you learned about Lyndon Johnson and decided to make it about him.
Yeah.
And you want me to air this?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What's wrong, Isabel? Are you okay?
I'm just going to go back into the control room.
Girls, am I right?
So to close the show, we've got a very special guest.
Yes, he's an up-and-coming local news anchor. This is his first appearance on television, but be sure to catch him next fall as the anchor of BUTV 10's 11 o'clock news. Let's give a warm welcome to Chuck Appleby. Chuck?
Thanks so much. It's great to be here. How's everybody doing in Boston? Well, there was a fire in the North End today. One person was killed and 2 were injured. You know what they say? There are over 1,000 deaths caused by home fires per year. So 4 members of Congress had a meeting today in Washington. I think we all know where this is going. They passed some legislation affecting government spending. Got any sports fans in the audience? Celtics beat the Wizards 90-85. A local elementary school student was kidnapped from the playground at her school, which really begs the question, who took her? Chris Brown made his first Grammy appearance since his domestic abuse controversy regarding pop star Rihanna. In a related story, Bon Iver won Best Alternative Album. A priest, a rabbi, and a traveling salesman walk into a bar. Stop me if you've heard this one before. They bought it and turned it into a cultural center. Free bingo Tuesdays and Fridays. You can find out more about that online. That's it for me, folks. And remember, crime is no joke.
That was a classic set. Hey, you know what? Chuck, come on over here.
Oh, fantastic.
That's great.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah,
Great to be here.
Great to meet you.
Is there a seat somewhere?
Yeah, this looks pretty terrible. Just kneel.
Have a kneel.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Have a kneel down.
Okay. How you guys doing?
It's fine. You're a little on edge. Just cool down.
It's my first show.
It's the morning.
But it's not the morning.
Gosh.
You guys addressed that earlier.
Tired.
It's like
Tired
7
morning.
at night.
Hey, well, we call our show the morning after. We gotta.
So you're
act
gonna
like it's the
you're gonna
morning.
subscribe to that.
Subscribe.
Where do you? What's a question I could ask a person? Where do you get inspiration?
The light of the morning, really, when I get up and I see the sunlight, it really inspires me to find out everything terrible that happened to people that day and let everybody know.
That took a far more morbid turn than I was expecting.
Well, that's kind of my angle. I mean, you know, it's like a 1-2 punch. You draw them in, you think it's
And
going
then
to be soft and
You hit him with a
Punch him.
domestic abuse story.
Exactly.
Twice.
Yeah.